to tell how much the physical game that they had to play against Manatee could affect them tonight. They could be beaten up, bruised,
and maybe not at full strength physically. And that might, with Lakewood Ranch having the extra week off, that might be the difference to help Lakewood Ranch get over the hump against what appears to be a stronger Palmetto team on paper.
Palmetto comes in off a 35-14 loss to Manatee last weekend, but as we talked about coming over today, Palmetto gave Manatee, I guess, its biggest scare of the year, if you want to call that, for the Hurricanes. They held them to 14 points in the first half, but Manatee kind of broke it open in the second half to go on to remain undefeated, but still a bit of an accomplishment there. Josh Hicks had a pretty good game last Friday night as well.
Joshua Hicks had 165 yards rushing in the first half, and he opened the second half with a 99-yard kickoff return to draw Palmetto even at 14-14. But for the game, Joshua Hicks ended up with 163 yards. He was held to minus 2 yards rushing by the Manatee defense in the second half last week, and that ultimately proved to be the difference, as Palmetto also had a couple touchdowns called back by penalty. So they gave Manatee all they wanted for 3 quarters, and it's curious to see how much that might have taken out of them in tonight's game versus a well-rested Lakewood Ranch Mustang squad.
Mustangs, as you mentioned, a week off with the bye last week. 2 weeks ago they beat Northport 35-21. They have a record of 4 up and 2 down, 2-0 in the district, and Palmetto at 3-3 with a 1-0 record in district play. So, in effect, a playoff game tonight, and it's always fun to come back here, Eddie. We haven't been here in quite a while. I know you and I haven't done a game here in about 6-7 years since we did the full season for the Mustangs back in, I guess that was 05 or 06.
05 or 06, I think, yeah.
And was here once since then, but one of our favorite places to be.
Certainly is. They have a great tradition they've built here at Lakewood Ranch. A lot of fans have been pouring in, filling up the stands here on the home side. And it should be a raucous crowd here favoring the home standing Mustangs in tonight's game. Something to mention, Palmetto is, after their big game last week, even though they didn't win, they rose significantly in the standings in Max Prep. They're up now to number 16 in Class 7A in the state of Florida. That's not too shabby with all the quality programs that there are at the 7A level. And Lakewood Ranch is at the number 27 spot. So these are 2 quality teams. They both have some playmakers. Chad Rex is the key to what Lakewood Ranch is able to accomplish. He's passed for a lot of yardage so far this season, 756 yards in 6 games, averaging 126 yards per game. And he's also got a lot of the yardage on the ground. Second leading rusher at 329 yards on the season, right behind leading rusher for the Mustangs, Justin Fisher, with 347 yards. You mentioned Joshua Hicks, 753 yards and only 82 carries and 12 touchdowns. He's the 5th leading rusher in the area in total yardage, but he has, I believe, the highest yardage per attempt in the Manatee and Sarasota County area. He's obviously a player to watch, and it's going to be critical if Lakewood Ranch is going to win this game. Joshua Hicks of Palmetto in check.
Beautiful night for football tonight. Temperature in the low 80s as we came here. Probably go into the low 70s by the time the game is complete. But nice weather here for mid-October. And both teams right now on the field. Good pregame show. We saw the Lakewood Ranch Band combine with the middle school band to entertain the fans. And, of course, the national anthem did a great job with that. But right now we're set for kickoff as the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs will get the ball first tonight. And we are set for some district football tonight. Winner, most likely number 1 in the district, heading into the postseason. Nice high end over and kick, going to be fielded at about the 3-yard line, taken out across the 10, up the middle of the field to the 15, outside to the 20, still on his feet to the 26, 27-yard line, and a good return there by the Mustangs, and that looked to be Ty McLeod. And McLeod gives his team a pretty good return to start 1st and 10 on their own 27-yard line. The Mustangs dressed in the green jerseys with the black pants, white numbers, white helmets, moving from right to left.
That was a nice return. He found a hole over the left side, was able to get it out over the 20, setting up Lakewood Ranch in decent field position.
And Chad Rex in the gun. Turns around. He's going to keep it on the rollout. Goes to the far side, throws a little dump pass, and it is dropped. just about at the line of scrimmage. Looked like might have been a busted play there. He wanted to hand it off, and running back just didn't take it from him, so he rolled out, and that was an incomplete pass.
Yeah, he ran the read option, didn't hand it off, and then tried to head out towards the sideline. He had a receiver standing out there in the open, but they weren't able to complete it, setting up second down.
Brandon Luckett standing in the backfield with his quarterback Rex again, takes the direct snap, throws to the far side. It is complete, and out across the 30 to the 45-yard line, near the 45-yard line, and it is a first down for the Mustangs.
Nice quick pass out to the wide receiver all the way out at the sideline. Chad Rex got it out to him in a hurry, and he was able to turn it up, pick up nice yardage all the way out to the 43-yard line, setting up first down.
Brandon Hadley, I believe, they said number 17 on the roster, but he's number 7 on the field, so good reception for him. And now before the snap, a whistle blows. Or is that, no, just Rex looking over at his coach here. Sean Trent maybe getting a change of the play. They line up with two wideouts on either side of the line. Direct snap. Rex rolls to the near side. Now he holds on to it. Going to run with it. Gets up to about the 45-yard line. A 2-yard pickup for the quarterback on first down. Just underway. 1 minute in. And the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs with the ball first tonight. And moving the ball so far on this first series.
Chad Rex likes to run that read option play. That time he kept it. But good defense there by Palmetto. They closed the hole quickly and held them to a short gain.
Second down and 8 at the Mustang 45-yard line. White McLeod in motion there. Now a handoff to Brandon Luckett, and nothing doing there as the Palmetto defense read that very well. Brings down Luckett right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of half a yard back to the 42-yard line. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 10 now for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that was good penetration by the Palmetto front. They were in the backfield and threw that one for a loss, setting up a 3rd and long situation for the Mustangs near midfield.
Sean Angel now in the backfield as the running back. Rex again looking over at his coach Trent there before he sets up here in the gun once again. Wide receiver in motion. Looks like a fake end around, and Rex in trouble, and he's going to be brought down back at the 35-yard line. Good pursuit by the Palmetto defense. They were not fooled at all by all that motion.
Now, Chad Rex was trying to run a fake and looked like set up the pass on the 3rd and long situation, but Palmetto had multiple players penetrate into the backfield. Chad Rex had nowhere to go with it. Thrown down at the 35-yard line, setting up a 4th down punting situation for the Mustangs.
And they bring on the punting unit. High snap. And the kick gets away, a low kick. It's going to take a Lakewood Ranch roll, though. It's going to be fielded at the 31-yard line. Out across the 35 to the 40, to the 45 to midfield, into Lakewood Ranch territory, going down the far side to the 30 to the 25. And finally brought down there near the 20-yard line. Good return there by the Tigers, and that was Dequan Washington. Actually, Darius Washington on the return.
Yeah, nice return by Darius Washington. That was a dangerous play to pick that bouncing football up, but he picked it up around his own 30-yard line, was able to get to the far sideline and head straight down it until he was tackled by the punter operating as a safety. But that's going to come all the way back, Doug. Penalty on the Tigers. That's going to wipe out about 50 yards of field, and the Tigers are going to be inside of their own 25-yard line here when they start this drive.
Block in the back is the call on the Tigers, so they will now start back at their own 24-yard line. So a huge penalty right there for the Tigers after that great return of the punt. 9:06 left in the first quarter. The Tigers with their first possession of the night, dressed in the white jerseys, black pants, red numbers, black helmets with the red Palmetto Tiger paw on the side, led by their quarterback, Jack Allison. And handoff now in the backfield, and a short pickup, actually a good pickup there. It looked like he was going to be brought down quickly, but a pickup about 5 yards on first down for Hicks. And actually a little bit further than that, they're going to mark it out at the 31.
About 8-yard gain.
8-yard gain there. Looked like it was going to be, the yardage guy had it at about 4 or 5 yards, but it's an 8-yard pickup. 2nd and 2 now for Palmetto.
Great start for the Tigers.
2 wideouts to either side of the line. Allison behind center, wide out in motion. That's Matalau. And a handoff in the backfield. Nothing doing there. The Mustangs all over that one. Bringing down Hicks for about a yard loss.
Allison on that play, he faked the handoff on the jet sweep to the wide receiver coming across the formation, and he gave it to Hicks on the delay. That time, the Lakewood Ranch was able to penetrate and hold that to a short gain, setting up a 3rd-and-1 situation for Palmetto.
Yeah, just barely a yard pickup there, so 3rd and short now at the 32-yard line of the Palmetto Tigers, moving from left to right. Hand off in the backfield to Hicks, cuts to the outside, gets across the 35, dragged down, but enough for the first down. And a first down for Palmetto.
Nothing fancy there. Hicks just took the handoff, went off the right side, was able to find enough running room on the short yardage situation to get out over the 35-yard line, picked up about 3, and moved the chains for the first down of the ball game for the Palmetto Tigers.
Ball on the near side hash mark now for Palmetto as they take the huddle. Good crowd on hand here tonight. Lakewood Ranch fans on our side of the field by the press box. Some Palmetto fans. Good contingent there on the far side. And you'll hear a noisy crowd here tonight. Good cheerleader squad. The band will be playing as well. So great atmosphere tonight. And before the snap, we get a whistle.
Too much time or timeout?
And it is a
delay
of game on Palmetto. They took a long time in the huddle and then an even longer time getting up to the line of scrimmage. So those mental mistakes that coaches hate. Dave Marino's not going to like that. Makes it a 1st and 15 now.
That's what hurt him last week against Manatees. He said they had 2 touchdowns called back. 2nd penalty already on the Tigers.
Allison behind center, wide out in motion is Smith. Fake pitch, handoff to the fullback. Across the 35 to the 40 to the 45. Tripped up near midfield and out of bounds on the near side. And that was Joshua Shellman. Picking up good yardage and another first down for the Tigers.
Yeah, that was a nice play. Everybody keying on Hicks, and they just did the reverse handoff inside to the fullback, the up man in the I formation, Joshua Shellman. He picks up nice yardage, moves the chains, ball all the way out to almost just midfield, setting up Palmetto in great shape here as they try to continue this drive.
6:53 in this opening quarter remaining, and no score in the ball game. Lakewood Ranch had a 3 and out, and now Palmetto moving the ball. And a fumble on the handoff to Hicks. Ball is loose, and Lakewood Ranch says they have it, and so do the officials. A turnover in the ball game, and Lakewood Ranch takes advantage.
And that's what the Ranch is going to have to do tonight, come up with some turnovers to stop this powerful Palmetto offense. And that time that there was a problem with the exchange, and the Ranch was right there to fall on the loose ball at about the original line of scrimmage. So the Mustangs, Doug, will be just inside Palmetto territory to start this drive. 1st and 10 for Lakewood Ranch.
At the 49-yard line of Palmetto, so the Lakewood Ranch offense right back out there. And they line up with 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rex takes the snap, throws it over the middle, and it is picked off at the 34-yard line. And Lakewood Ranch gives it right back. And the interception by Luis Quinones. That ball was dangerously thrown. It had kind of a floater.
Yeah, he didn't get it there very quickly. As you mentioned, he just floated it out there. Quinones had great inside position on the receiver, and he was able to make the diving catch. So just like that, one play, the Palmetto Tigers get the ball back just inside their 35-yard line to start their 2nd drive of the game.
So each team with a turnover. And Palmetto gets the ball right back after giving it up on a fumble at their own 34-yard line. 6 minutes, 30 seconds remaining in this opening quarter. No score. Playing district football tonight. Feel that little extra added incentive for both teams. Wide out in motion. Allison hands off. Hicks in the backfield, cuts to the inside across the 40-yard line to the 45. And knocked out of bounds at about the 47-yard line. And enough for a first down. Good run by Hicks.
Picked up 13 yards on that play. I like the play call, Doug. They had twin receivers here to the near side, and they put one of them in motion. And that took a defender out of the play, and then they ran back to this near side with one less defender in the area, and Hicks was able to take advantage of it for a big 13-yard gain on first down.
At the Palmetto 47-yard line, 2 wide outs to the far side, 3 to the near side. The old run-and-shoot kind of offensive formation here. That's Darius Washington in motion on the end-around handoff and tries to cut upfield as he gets the 50-yard line. That's about all he's going to get to, maybe the 49 of Lakewood Ranch. About a 4-yard pickup. And it'll be a second down, and it looks like about 6 or 7 coming up. See where they mark it. There's a flag on the play? No. Thought there was a flag.
Only about,
oh, there is a flag on the play. Did they add a penalty of that? They just marked it all the way up, down to the Lakewood Ranch 44.
Got to get the chain gang going.
All right.
The guy was moving the chains. It wasn't a first down. It was a gain of about 8 yards. Though.
All right. Palmetto will take that. Here's a pitch in the backfield to Hicks going up the near side. Gets through a blocker. Gets to the 40, to the 35, to the 30. Down the near sideline. May go all the way. The 10 knocked out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown saving hit there by the Mustangs. But a good run by Hicks as he found a lot of room.
Yeah, that was run from the 45-yard line of Lakewood Ranch. And Hicks was trying to turn on the jets and get to the pylon. Got knocked out just short of the touchdown. The ball's on the 2-yard line, so it's a 43-yard pickup just like that for Joshua Hicks. Puts the Tigers in great field position, first and goal, inside the 5-yard line of the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
And they're going to take the mid-quarter water break right now. Midway through each quarter they do that. With 5:45 left in this first quarter, now Palmetto with the first chance to score in the ball game. And taking advantage of a turnover. Each team has turned it over, but Rick's interception now gives Palmetto the ball back, and they're taking advantage. Have it first and goal at the 4-yard line of the Mustangs.
Yep, the Ranch not looking very quick on that one. They couldn't get an angle on Hicks as he was headed down the sideline, and he ran by everybody except for the last defender that was able to knock him out.
And we're ready to resume right now. Hicks will line up in the backfield in the tailback slot. Jack, sometimes also called Sean Allison, the quarterback behind center, offset eye. Takes the handoff from gives the handoff to Hicks, who goes up the middle, and it's in there for a touchdown. Hicks right up the middle, had a good blocker in front of him, and Palmetto was on the scoreboard first.
Yeah, good push by the Palmetto offensive front. They moved the Lakewood Ranch defensive line into the end zone. It was easy running behind that for Joshua Hicks as he gets the first score of the game on a 2-yard touchdown run.
And they go 64 yards on a very quick drive, taking less than a minute, 51 seconds. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And Palmetto, with 5:39 remaining in the first quarter, jumps out ahead of Lakewood Ranch, 7-0.
And Lakewood Ranch will be kicking themselves. They came up with a big turnover at midfield, had the ball at the 49-yard line of Palmetto. And on the first play, Chad Rex throws a wobbler of a pass that was intercepted by Palmetto, and they took it right down the field. I have in 4 plays 64 yards for the touchdown, keyed by the 43-yard scamper by Joshua Hicks to get it down to the 2 before he ran it in on the next play. So just like that, Palmetto Tigers are out ahead 7-0 midway through the first period, Doug. And so far, Palmetto looks like they're not showing any ill effects from their slugfest last week with Manatee.
And let's see what Lakewood Ranch can do right now as Evan Kitchell picks the ball off. Short kick to the far side of the field. It's going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Return to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, up the middle of the field, to the 35. Finally brought down at the 40-yard line. And a good return there by the Mustangs. And that was James Jeffcoat. Good return for him.
Nice return. It was a short kick, as you mentioned. Tried to kick it along the sideline to use that as a boundary. But returner was able to immediately head to his left, get behind some blocking, and found a hole able to get it out to the 40-yard line, setting up Lakewood Ranch in a great field position to start this next drive.
Right at their own 40-yard line for the Mustangs. Again, moving from right to left here in this first quarter. They trail at 7-0. Josh Hicks, a 4-yard touchdown run, giving the Tigers the early 7-0 lead in this district ball game. There's a fumble exchange between quarterback and running back, and Rex falls on it. And fortunate for the Mustangs, they didn't give the ball right back again. That would have been 2 consecutive offensive plays with turnovers.
Hard to tell whose error that was, whether that was supposed to be a handoff and the back didn't take it, or Chad Rex stuck it in there and could get it back out on the fake. In any event, it's a loss of yardage, setting up a second and long.
Loss of about 4 on the play. Direct snap. Handoff in the backfield. And nothing doing there as 2 Palmetto Tigers in there quickly to bring down Brandon Luckett. Good defensive stop there as now they push Lakewood Ranch back even further. It'll be 3rd down and 17 now for Lakewood Ranch.
The Ranch, after that one good pass play on their second play of the game where they picked up 16 yards, has been pretty much going backwards since. The Palmetto Tigers are starting to assert themselves here defensively.
Now Rex looking over at his coach again for the play. They line up with 2 wideouts to the far side. 1 wideout now in motion. He stopped. He goes out in the field. 3 wideouts. There's a pass to the far side. High pass, and it is incomplete. Rex overthrew that one. Nearly could have been picked off over there as the Tigers had 3 defenders over there and only 1 wide receiver, Brendan Hadley. He couldn't make the catch.
It was well defensed, and he was only about 2 yards past the line of scrimmage anyways. He would have had to break a bunch of tackles to pick up positive yardage at all, let alone 16 yards. And instead, the high pass was incomplete, and the Ranch right away is in punt formation, having to give it right back to the Palmetto Tigers.
And Chad Rex also doubles as the punter, so he steps back now at his own 20-yard line. The area is Washington, standing at his own 40. Bad snap over his head. Rex has to come all the way back to the goal line, and he can't quite pick it up. It is picked up by the Tigers. Touchdown, Palmetto! Bad play there by Rex off the bad snap. And Daniel Barrera, the linebacker, just picked up the ball and walked in for a touchdown.
And that's a situation where, if you think about it, it should have been a little coaching perhaps there that if that happens, you want to take it in the end zone and only give up a safety, certainly not a touchdown. He was at about the 1-yard line, and he tried to pick it up instead. It ends up being a Palmetto touchdown on the turnover, and just like that, it's 13-0 in favor of the Tigers.
And now Kitchell with the extra point. And right through the middle. And with 4:04 remaining here in the first quarter, Palmetto now jumping out to a 14-0 lead over Lakewood Ranch. And you're never going to get an easier touchdown that way if you're a linebacker than Daniel Barrera got. He just had to pick up the ball. High snap over Rex's head, and he had to retreat all the way back to just outside the goal line, but unable to fall on it. And Barrera picked it up for the touchdown.
So that's going to be the easiest touchdown he'll ever score. That was sort of a Christmas gift right there, handed to him. Not a great play by Lakewood Ranch, and they couldn't afford to give up an easy touchdown to these Palmetto Tigers as they're now trailing 14-0 here, only 8 minutes gone in the first quarter, and the Tigers are showing that they are the type of team that must have given Manatee all they wanted last week.
And the second turnover of the game for the Mustangs cost them, again, 2 consecutive scores on turnovers that Palmetto has converted.
Looks like offsides there on the kickoff on Palmetto.
Yep, flag thrown at the 35-yard line, so they'll kick it again.
Push them back 5 yards and have the re-kick.
Well, yet even though Palmetto did lose 35-14 to Manatee last week, like you said, it was a close game for the first half and into the third quarter. So even though you lose like that, you get some good confidence going up against one of the best teams in not only in Florida but the country. And you come into a game like tonight that really puts you in a great frame of mind. And we've seen that so far in the first quarter.
They played Manatee 14-14 for 3 quarters. That says something. And even in a loss, that must have given these Tigers a lot of confidence.
Now Kitchell will kick it off from the 35-yard line. Gets good foot into that one. It's going to be fielded at the 6-yard line, across the 10 to the 15, up the middle to the 20 to the 25 to the 30. Still on his feet to the 40, and finally brought down at the 42. And a good return there by the Mustangs.
Hard to read those numbers.
I thought that could be Shackelford.
Number 22.
Well, we don't have a 22. I'm going to say that's 32. Either way, good return by Lakewood Ranch, and they'll have it 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
That's the best part of what they've done so far tonight is they've had a number of good returns on the kickoffs. The problem is they're returning too many kickoffs early in the game.
And the Mustangs right now have to have some kind of control on this series. Can't afford to turn it over again. Rex throws over the far side. It is complete inside Palmetto territory down to the 42-yard line. And a 1st down. Brendan Hadley making the catch. 77, rather. Gabriel Overmeyer. And now it is a 1st down, finally, for Lakewood Ranch. They get inside Palmetto territory, now going with the no huddle. Direct snap to Rex. He's going to run with it. And he runs across the 40 down near the 35-yard line. Good second effort there by the quarterback. Looked like he was going to be brought down early, but picked up about 6 yards.
Yeah, they're speeding it up. They were going with the quick offense here. Trying to keep Palmetto on their feet a little bit after that first big play, and they picked up 6 yards on 1st down.
Again, no huddle. And now Rex looks over at his coach. 2 wideouts to the far side and near side. Rex rolls out to the near side. Will he throw it? Throws on the run, kind of lofts it in the air. Dangerous pass again, and fortunately for him, it was thrown out of bounds, and the interception could not be made, but Shaquille Daniels tried to make one.
And that's a dangerous pass in a lot of ways. Not only could that have been intercepted, but certainly Rex could have got hurt on that one. His shoulder and arm was exposed as he was running to his left and trying to throw back to the right, and he got nailed by number 1, Inu Matalu, linebacker for Palmetto. Put a good hit on him, but it sets up a 3rd down situation now.
3rd and 4. Handoff. And taken across the 35 down near the 33 and close to a 1st down. That was Ashawn Angel with the carry. And it's going to be short by less than a yard, and I would think Lakewood Ranch is going to go for it. Yeah, they're going to go for it here.
Yeah,
might as well.
Down territory, certainly down 14-0, but inside the 35-yard line of Palmetto.
Yep, might as well go for it. A little bit too far for a field goal, too close for a punt. No huddle. And now looks like we're going to get a timeout, or is that... Well, the official drops the flag. Maybe too many men on here. He's counting them off. Nope, picking it up. No penalty. All right. Wave it off.
And Palmetto's got everybody up on the line of scrimmage here.
Kind of hurts Lakewood Ranch there. They could have done a quick snap and maybe gotten the 1st down. Now they got to delay it.
Yeah, that definitely hurts when they were trying to run the quick offense again.
4th and less than a yard at the Palmetto 33. Direct snap to Rex. Going to keep it himself. Goes to the outside to the 30. Oh, he hit hard in the helmet. There's going to be a flag. And I think he picked up the 1st down anyway, but that was hit right to the helmet, to the face mask. You see it spin on Rex.
Yeah.
They had another 15 of that.
I didn't know that was a horse collar or something. Yeah, face mask. That was it.
Yeah.
Good call, Doug. That's going to move the Ranch down inside, down to around the 15-yard line.
Anything that hits the helmet and whatever level of football they're playing now, it's going to be called, and rightfully so. I mean, you got to keep the safety in mind, and even if it was unintentional, but nonetheless, a personal foul, and that adds 15 more yards. Now, a 1st and 10 just inside the 15-yard line of the Tigers for the Ranch. A very important series right here. They got to come away with points if they want to stay in this ball game.
They sure do. They don't want to get any further behind, and also putting a sustained drive together is keeping that Palmetto offense off the field.
Started at their own 43-yard line after a good return on the kickoff. And end around right now for Lakewood Ranch, and gets down near the 5-yard line. And a good run there. Brandon Luckett on the carry. And Luckett he picked up about 8.
Yeah, nice job off that jet sweep. He was able to turn the corner and get 8 yards out of it, setting up a second and short situation inside the 10-yard line for Lakewood Ranch.
Just around the 5-yard line now of the Tigers. Direct snap. Luckett again going to the near side this time, trying to put his head down and go forward. Nothing doing there as he was prevented from getting inside the 5. And a good stop there by Luis Quinones leading the tackle for the Tigers. No gain on the play.
Second big play of the night for Quinones. Was able to hold him for no gain there, setting up a third down situation for the Ranch. I would suspect, even though they're in field goal territory, this is 4-down territory for the Mustangs. They're going to try to get it in the end zone here.
Under a minute remaining in the first quarter. 3rd and 2 from the 5. They can pick up a first down. And quarterback Rex keeps it that time, takes a handoff, but pretty much just gets back to the line of scrimmage around the 5. And it'll bring up a 4th down. Interesting call here. Do you want to take pretty much an easy 3, although there's no such thing, I guess, in high school football? No, they're going to go for it here. Go for the first down. They're less than a yard away. They can't pick up a first.
Run down.
Yeah, I don't think they have to burn a timeout here. They can let the clock run out and kind of regroup here. That's what they're going to do. 15 seconds. Rex just looking at his coach there, and his coach is just saying, wait it out. 8 seconds, 5 seconds. And that will do it for quarter number 1. And a good quarter for the Palmetto Tigers as they lead it after 1, 14-0 over Lakewood Ranch. But the Ranch right now, Eddie, big for a 4th down play coming up as they switch in.
Critical part of the game right now. Lakewood Ranch trying to get back into it. They need 7 points here to cut the margin in half and let Palmetto know that they're ready to play and in this game.
Well, the team switch ends right now. Again, if you're just joining us, district football tonight. Lakewood Ranch wins. They get the district title. That will be their 3rd district win. Palmetto, they're 1-0 in the district. They will put them in good position. Northport and Sarasota playing tonight in another district game down in Northport. And both of those teams desperate for a win. We heard this week, Ed, that Ed Volz is going to be leaving the Sarasota Sailor program at the end of the season. He announced that this week. So Sailor's playing with some extra emotion, I would imagine, tonight.
Yeah, the 4th year for Ed Volz, trying to turn around Sarasota program that in the 4 years prior was only 7-32 from under Bob Perkins. And it's interesting to think what really is going on there in Sarasota. Ed Volz saying that he wanted to spend more time with his family. Some rumors that maybe that wasn't necessarily the case, but in any event, Ed Volz has given it a good try, but not able to turn around the fortunes.
4th and less than a yard inside the 5-yard line. And before the play can start, a whistle blows. And let's see what the call is. No indication yet. Well, they're not set. Maybe it's not been set. I don't think it was a penalty there. They just didn't have the ball set or the clock set or something. Clock wasn't set. So they'll do it again.
Takes away any surprise that the Ranch had.
Wyatt McLeod in the direct snap. He's going to take it and pulls ahead. Second effort. He's got the first down and to the goal line is the end. Stopped short of the end zone, but good second and third effort by McLeod to pick up the first down.
Yeah,
I believe.
Like to use McLeod. He's their short yardage back. They really, because they run out of the shotgun all the time, don't have a traditional quarterback under center play. So they'll put McLeod in there. He's a big tight end, and he was able to bowl ahead for the first down.
Yeah, got it on that second and third effort there. Nearly got it into the end zone. Now Chad Rex back in at quarterback. In the gun, he's going to run with himself up the direct snap and runs into the line of scrimmage, but short of the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal now from the 1-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. Palmetto up 14-0 with 2 touchdowns on the result of turnovers. Hicks a 4-yard run and then a bad punt. Snap fumbled by Rex at the goal line. David Barrera takes it in for the score. And now Rex again trying to run with it and goes up the middle and again stopped by Palmetto. And the Tigers just not letting them get up there, and that was River Ward on the stop.
Well, I don't think they're going to advance the ball straight ahead any longer against Palmetto
Nope.
here. They're an option team. An option is a great play in a short yardage or goal line situation. I'd like to see them give that a try if they're not going to put it in the air.
3rd and goal now from outside the 1-yard line. Fake handoff by Rex, rolling out to the near side, throws into the end zone. It is bobbled, and it is still being juggled and falls incomplete. And it was almost caught by Andrew Hoskinson, and he couldn't hang on to it. Nearly picked off as well. And that'll bring up a 4th down.
It looked like it was initially thrown to the big tight end Wyatt McLeod.
Yeah.
As soon as he got his hands on it, he got hammered. That knocked the ball up in the air, and another Lakewood Ranch player tried to haul it in, but it sort of was a scrum over there, and it sets up a 4th down situation from the, it looks like about the 3-yard line, Doug. As they got pushed back on the
previous run, they were pushed back. The yardage guy didn't have it there, but the Rex was pushed back on the previous run. Still 4th and goal from about the 5-yard line, just inside the 5. They're going to go for it here, not go for the field goal.
I think you're going to have to put it up in the air here.
And Brandon Luckett standing in the backfield with Rex. Fake handoff to him. Rex tosses it into the end zone again. Has a man open. It is caught. Is it a touchdown? Yes. Touchdown for Wyatt McLeod. Kept 1 foot in bounds, and the Ranch gets on the scoreboard.
Wyatt McLeod showing why he's accepted a college scholarship offer from Miami University of Ohio. Showing those soft hands, ran the little fade route to the corner of the end zone. Give Chad Rex credit. He laid it up there perfectly on the outside shoulder, and McLeod was able to come down with it, even though he got hit. And it gets the Ranch on the board here, 10:34 remaining in the second quarter.
And now the extra point try by Hunter Cate. Kick is up, and is no good. He misses it to the far side. Wow, that is really going to hurt you in a game like this.
That's for sure. We've seen it in other games this year. Take, for example, a couple weeks ago, Doug, the Booker-Braden River game. Braden River had a couple extra points blocked, and that ended up being the difference. 2 points in the game. So, untimely miss by Hunter Cate on the extra point, but at least Lakewood Ranch does a couple good things there. Number one, they get on the board with a touchdown to trail 14-6, and number two, they've kept the Palmetto offense off the field for a long time, and that's probably their best bet in slowing down Joshua Hicks and that Palmetto Tiger offense.
Ranch goes 57 yards on that drive, and they kept it for the remaining 3:56 of the first quarter and a minute and 26 in the second. So a 5-minute drive, like you said, Ed, keeping the Palmetto offense off the field, and now they trail it 14-6 to the Tigers. And right now the defense for Lakewood Ranch has the challenge of not allowing Palmetto to answer back. Let's see what they can do. And Cate's short kick, kind of a pooch kick to the near side. Hicks is there, though, to field it. Takes it up to 25, across the 30, from 35 to the 40, up the middle of the field to the 45, and finally brought down at the 50-yard line. So a good return there, and that's where the Tigers will start 1st and 10.
That's not what you want to do for your defense, to allow the Tigers to get that out to midfield, set them up in great field position. It really opens up the playbook. They can do whatever they want. They haven't had to put the ball in the air yet, and they just as soon not. They just would prefer to keep handing off to Joshua Hicks and let him get big chunks of yardage, and so far it's worked for him. But let's see how they respond here now to the Lakewood Ranch touchdown.
Right on the 50-yard line. Palmetto moving from right to left in the second quarter, up 14-6. And they send out two wide out to the far side, one to the near side. Allison behind center. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, a little play action, throws over the middle. It is caught at the 35-yard line and taken all the way down near the 25. And a good catch there by Hank Allison. That's his brother, quarterback's brother, and a first down for the Tigers deep in Lakewood Ranch territory.
Looks like brothers in the backyard playing catch. Plenty of time for quarterback Sean Allison to wait for the receiver to come from the far side. Crossing pattern. He hit him in stride. Nice pickup for Palmetto on first down.
At the 25-yard line of Lakewood Ranch, 1st and 10. Offset I for Palmetto. Allison turns around, hands it off to Hicks, cuts to the outside, and dragged down before he can really get any forward progress there. Good job that time by the Mustang defense. And maybe just about a loss of a yard on that play. Or back to the line of scrimmage. Gets Hicks, 2nd down and 10. 9:43 left in this first half, 14-6 Palmetto.
There was running room down that sideline if he could have got around the corner there. But nice job by Lakewood Ranch defenders, able to drag him down for no gain.
Lakewood Ranch just getting a defensive player off before the snap, so they didn't have a too-many-men penalty. 3 wideouts to the far side for the Tigers, 1 to the near side. Direct snap to Allison, looks to throw. Now the rush, the pocket breaks down. He throws anyway into the end zone. Touchdown! Touchdown Tigers! Looked like he was going to be in trouble. And that looked like one of the Washingtons over there. I didn't see which one.
They were both open in the corner of the end zone.
But a touchdown for the Tigers, exactly what Lakewood Ranch did not want. Palmetto comes right down the field and scores on 3 plays, 50-yard drive. And they're up now 20-6. Here comes the extra point. And Kitchell boots. No, he missed it. Missed it to the near side. So both teams missed extra points. That could come back later in this game to play a factor. But with 9:12 left in the first half, Palmetto 20, Lakewood Ranch 6.
And we were talking about at the start of this drive, they would prefer to just hand it off to Joshua Hicks. But this time, because of the great field position, quarterback Sean Allison came out on first down, was able to hit his brother on a crossing pattern, pick up a quick 25 yards for the Palmetto Tigers. And after a no-gain run by Joshua Hicks, they went back to the air again. Sean Allison hitting
Dequan Washington, I believe.
Dequan Washington, number 10, in the end zone. There was both Washingtons were down there open past the Lakewood Ranch defenders. So not very good coverage on that play. And again, Allison had all day back there to set and look for his receivers and hit them. So they need to get some better pressure on Allison when he goes back to pass if they're going to stay in this game.
So another quick scoring drive for the Tigers. High end over end kick. Going to be fielded at the 10-yard line. Up the middle to the 15. And across the 20-yard line. And that was Luckett on the carry. And he takes it out just across the 20. Where they're going to spot this at the 24-yard line. That's where Lakewood Ranch will start, 1st and 10.
That's the best coverage so far by Palmetto on kickoff. The Ranch had done some nice return work earlier, getting a couple out to the 40-yard line. But that time they were able to keep it inside the 25-yard line, setting up a long field here for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs as they have to now try to answer that quick touchdown by the Palmetto Tigers.
And let's see how Lakewood Ranch responds right now. They had a sustained drive last time they had the ball, but give up another touchdown. Here's Rex on the run, throwing to the far side, and incomplete. Trying to hit his receiver on the run over there, but overthrew him. And they'll bring up a 2nd and 10 now from the 25. 9 minutes even left in this first half. Lakewood Ranch fans not too happy right now. They thought their team was going to get back in this ball game, but gave another touchdown right back, down by 2 scores right now. 2 wideouts to the near side, 2 to the far side. Rex in the gun, low snap, picks it up, in trouble. Here comes the rush, and Rex is going to be brought down. Back behind his own 20-yard line. No, nothing going right now for the Lakewood Ranch offense.
That was good penetration by Palmetto. They were several defenders in the backfield. Rex tried to scramble out of it, but nice tackle to bring him down for the loss.
Loss of about 4 on the play. And it'll bring up a 3rd down and 14 now for the Ranch. And When they do this, Ed, it just takes more time. They keep looking over at the coach for maybe a change of the play, but it gives the defense a chance to kind of set up as well. Here's Rex on the direct snap, rolling out to the far side, throwing on the run again. Receiver comes over. Does he haul it in? He does.
Right at the first
down marker, yeah.
They spot it.
That was Brendan Hadley making the catch, going to his knees. And they say, well, he'll be right at the marker. Let's see whether they give him forward progress.
Let's see if they take a timeout for a measurement.
Get a hometown measurement here. That's what Lakewood Ranch wants.
Yeah, the ball's right at the stick, so it should be easy to tell. And they are measuring. I think it's going to be just short, Doug.
Yeah, it's like a chain or two,
and
chain link or two.
Again, my eyes are right on, and it's a first down.
That was a chain link or two either way.
Yeah, that was close.
And the Mustangs get a little bit of a benefit maybe of a hometown measure there, and they'll take it. Good catch by Hadley. And a good play there to get the Mustangs out of trouble. Now up at their own 34-yard line. And again, before the snap, Rex looking over. Everybody kind of raises their head in the backfield, looking over at the sideline. Now they're set again. Rex takes the snap. Here's the pitch in the backfield to Luckett, and Luckett is hit hard as he goes to around the 35-yard line. A flag comes down too. Or is that just somebody's handkerchief or towel? No, it is a penalty.
You're right, you saw the flag.
Yeah. They're using the pink flags. That's why it's a little confusing. And it is against the Lakewood Ranch, holding. And this will come back 10 yards now. Spotted the foul call. And they'll move it back now to the 26.
And Luckett, that was a jet sweep coming from the far side to the near side, and he was hit hard by two Palmetto defenders right at the line of scrimmage. But it ends up with the penalty setting up first and long here for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
Yeah, first and 20. Back at their own 26-yard line. Rex hands it off. And short gain up across the 26 to maybe the 27-yard line. And short pickup there. They'll bring up a second down and 18 now. Not going to get it all back on that. There was Ashawn Angel on the carry. Kind of no momentum for Lakewood Ranch as they take their time. Even though they go to no huddle, they're looking over at the sideline for the play, and I think they're losing some momentum here. Here comes the blitz. Rex in trouble, and he's going to be brought down on the sack back at the 20-yard line. You can just see that coming.
Yeah, the middle linebacker was in the A gap up to close to the line of scrimmage. He anticipated the snap perfectly, was able to get the Rex almost before the ball did, and brought him down immediately for a loss on the play, a big loss, setting up the Ranch third down and a mile here, deep now in their own territory.
Third about 25. Down to the 6-minute mark left in this first half. Lakewood Ranch in trouble once again on this third and long play. Rex fakes a pump. Now he rolls back to the near side. He wants to get rid of it. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it down there and just throws it out of bounds. And fortunate for him because there was nobody open. And it'll bring up a fourth down and a punting situation. So it looked like the Ranch was going to get out of trouble on that third and long on the previous series, but penalties and a sack have pushed them back again in their own end of the field.
Yeah, they're actually net for the drive minus 4 yards.
Chad Rex will now stand back to punt it at his own 8-yard line. And Darius Washington will have a chance to return it. He's standing at the 50 for Palmetto. Now we get a whistle before the snap. Flag on the far side of the field. And it's offside on the Tigers. Doesn't make any difference, though. It's still fourth and about 22. Now fourth and 20. Gives Rex maybe a little bit more room. Standing now at his own 15. Good snap this time. Gets the kick away. Short kick, though. Takes a bounce and a backward bounce, and it's going to be fielded right at the 50-yard line. by one of the Mustangs getting downfield.
A flag on the play.
So there was a flag thrown, yeah. As soon as that ball was down, flag came out from the official on the near sideline. No indication yet. Well, somebody left early on the punt team.
They're powwowing, Doug, at about the 35-yard line of Lakewood Ranch.
Usually you get a preliminary indication from the official, but he didn't give one yet, so they're talking it over.
Maybe they're thinking about where they're going to go for dinner after the game.
False start on Lakewood Ranch. I would think Palmetto would want to decline this.
Not with
the
that
field position. Now they're going to talk it over again. Ask the Palmetto, Dave Marino, head coach of Palmetto, what he wants to do. Don Marino, his son, plays the quarterback for Venice.
Played very well.
And a blowout win against the Sailors. False start, that's the indication again. And it's an offsetting penalty, one against calling a holding call on Palmetto, so they offset, so they'll make him repunt it. After all that, it's a do-over.
Well, that's probably...
Took a long time for them to sort that one out, Eddie.
Well, it wasn't a very great punt, so they're going to give it a try again here. It was only about a 25-yard net punt. Let's see if we can, Lakewood Ranch, rather, can get a better kickoff here and cover it and see if they can back Palmetto up a little deeper when they start this next drive.
Try and keep it away from the areas Washington standing at his own 48. If they can get a better kick here, Chad Rex, the quarterback, at his own 15, takes the snap. And a block punt, partially blocked, and it's going to be down at the 27. And that's where Palmetto will get it, down there. And things are just going from bad to worse for the Mustangs.
Yeah, that defender came in untouched, was right in Chad Rex's face. Chad gave it a try anyways, and it was blocked, rolled forward about 10 yards before it was covered by Lakewood Ranch, but that's Palmetto ball inside the Lakewood Ranch 30-yard line. Great place to start this drive, Doug, as they try to tack another score on here. 5:30 left in the second quarter, and they want to really stretch it out. And really put the pressure on Lakewood Ranch at this point of the game.
That was Edison German hopping on the ball there after it was partially blocked. Taking the mid-quarter water break right now with 5:38 remaining in the first half, and the ball will be at the Lakewood Ranch 27-yard line for the Tigers. They're up 20-6 here, and pretty dominating first half of play for the Tigers, Ed. Looked like Lakewood Ranch might be evening it up when they had that sustained drive for their score, but giving the score right back to Palmetto on their next possession, and now giving up great field position, giving Palmetto a chance to break it open here heading into halftime.
The Tigers look like everything we've read about them. Balanced team with team speed, and so far they've been able to handle the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
And Allison behind center, wide out in motion. Turnaround, handoff, Hicks going up the middle. Down across the 25, down near the 20-yard line. Stop there, and a good pickup again on first down by Hicks.
That's just a great push by the Palmetto offensive line. Lakewood Ranch front was pushed back 5 yards there, and Hicks just followed him up in there, picked up about 7 yards on the first down carry. Ball down to about the 20-yard line. Setting up Palmetto on second and short. Let's see if they look to go to the end zone here, or if they were happy to take their time and run some clock.
About a 7-yard pickup there on first down. Second down and 3. Now Allison drops back into the gun. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now one of those wideouts in motion. And before the play can develop, a whistle. Ball start on the Tigers. So that'll negate some of that first down carry. And bring it back to the 25-yard line.
It looked like maybe they were looking to go to the air that time, Doug. But instead it sets up the second and long. Let's see if they go back to the air or keep it on the ground.
Second and 8. Allison, quick pass to the far side. In the flat, it is caught, but it's going to be no gain at all in the play. As 4 Mustangs there to wrap up the wide receiver. And a good job there by Lakewood Ranch on defense. They need a defensive stop desperately here on this series. Now 3rd and 8 for the Tigers.
Yeah, nothing near on that one. Good defense by the Mustangs. That was a quick out pass to the wide receiver split near the sideline. It was the short side. It allowed multiple defenders to get there and hold it for no gain.
3rd and 8 at the Lakewood Ranch 25-yard line. 2 wide outs to either side of the line. Allison, he takes the direct snap, drops back, looks to throw, throws to the near corner of the end zone, has a man there, but it is nearly picked off, and it is an incomplete pass, and a good defense there, and nearly picked off, but it'll bring up a 4th down now for the Tigers. I would think they're going to go for it here. I don't know if they're going to go for the field goal, a little bit out of the range, I would think, of the kicker, but yep, they're going to go for it.
Yeah, that one should have been intercepted, Doug, right through the defender's hands. That would have been a big play for the Mustangs.
We don't have a number 24 on the roster, so we can't tell you who that was.
Incomplete rosters make it tough sometimes.
We do our best to do research, Eddie. Can't always get the numbers if we don't get them. But anyway, 4th down. They're going to go for it. 4th and 8. Allison rolling to the near side, throws a pass in the flat. It is complete to the 20-yard line, to the 15, to the 10. Pushed out of bounds as the area is Washington. And I think he had enough. Yeah, he's got enough for the 1st down. So good play there by the Tigers. Pick up a big 1st down on a 4th and long.
And that was nice scrambling by Jack Allison, the quarterback, 6'4" sophomore. Showed good feet, was able to move to his left, get the pass out to Washington, who was standing out all alone by the sideline, and he was able to turn it up, carry a couple tacklers with him, and get the ball close to the 10-yard line and a 1st down for Palmetto.
3:49 left in the 1st half. Palmetto looking to add to their 20-6 lead. And they have it 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line of the Mustangs. Allison takes the handoff, rolling out. A little bootleg here. He's being rushed. Now cuts back the other way. And is going to be sacked back at the 15, actually the 25-yard line. Allison kind of made a slow turn back, but the Mustangs caught up to him, and that's a big play for Lakewood Ranch. Lost him about 11 yards.
Yeah, maybe they should have, at that point, Doug, kept it on the ground. They should have gotten away from their leading rusher, Joshua Hicks. He's only touched it once or twice here in the last couple series.
He had a good 1st down run, but he hasn't touched it since on this series. So 2nd down and a 20 at the Lakewood Ranch, just inside the 25-yard line. Wide receiver in motion to the near side. Allison rushed again, steps up in the pocket, can't get away, and he's going to be dragged down again. Back at the 30-yard line, ball pops loose, but they said Allison was already in the grasp. And 2 good defensive stops there, Eddie, forcing the quarterback back for another sack.
The Ranch bringing the pressure, putting the heat, especially in that long yardage situation, pushed them back some more. Looks like a loss of about another 5 yards.
Back at the 27-yard line now, 3rd down and 23. And Lakewood Ranch would like nothing better just to prevent Palmetto from getting anything here. A little bit of a moral victory right there if they can do that. Let's see.
Hand it off to Hicks, and they do right up the middle.
Picks up the middle, finds a hole, gets inside the 25, still on his feet to the 20, escapes the tackle, and squirts down to about the 18-yard line. Good 2nd and 3rd effort there by Hicks, Eddie. You called it. Right up the middle, and then extra work there on his own, picked up some more yardage. But there's a flag on the play, and it's against the Tigers.
Well, that's
holding.
Negate that 9-yard gain by Hicks there on 3rd down to put him in field goal position. And instead, it looks like it's going to back him up some more.
That's the spot of the foul call, so they're going to mark it from... looks like the 23, holding against the Tigers, and they'll mark it back to, the 24 to the 34-yard line. So basically a wash on that play. 3rd down and 23, though, for the Tigers. As we come down to the 2-minute mark, 2:01 left in the 1st half. And a reminder, all of our games available again as podcasts on Ustream.tv. You just check us out there. Type in Southwest High School Football Game of the Week or either Doug Miles or Ed Schneider, and it'll come right up. Also on YouTube, iTunes, and DougMilesMedia.com. There's a timeout on the field right now. Palmetto talking it over.
That's a good timeout there by Coach Dave Marino. Don't think they've used a timeout yet. That's their first one here in the first half. No point in taking them with you to the locker room. So they're able to talk this one over, try to decide here what they want to do. Do they want to just try to get it in the middle of the field and perhaps set up a long field goal try? Or are they going to think of 4 downs and maybe run an intermediate pass play, try to pick up half of the yardage that they need here, and then maybe have a chance to pick the balance of it up on the next play? So, or rather, on 4th down, are they going to? Looks like they're going to punt it, Doug. Here,
lining up in a punt formation.
I think that's a good call.
Punt formation.
Yep. Here, only 2 minutes left in the half. You're up 20-6. See if you can keep the ball from going into the end zone and make the Ranch have to go 95 yards or so for a score before the half.
Evan Kitchell, the punter and place kicker, his brother, Sean Kitchell, kicked for the also for Palmetto and also played for the Sarasota Millionaires. So a little Millionaire connection here tonight with Palmetto. Kitchell takes a low snap, and he will kick it away, kind of a short pooch kick, trying to kick it to the far sideline and kick it out of bounds. And it does go out of bounds inside the 20. And Lakewood Ranch will have it with 1:52 left in the first half, trailing 20-6, and deep in their end of the field.
Didn't quite get the yardage he wanted on that, but there was no return. It's going to set up Lakewood Ranch, looks like inside their 20-yard line here, have to go the length of the field and 1:52 left to try to get some more points on the board here before halftime.
And they're going to mark it at the 18-yard line. And let's see, they're lining up in a passing formation here with 4 wideouts to either side, split backfield, and Rex in the gun. See how aggressive they go here on offense. Rex takes the snap. Nope, going to hand it off. Big hole up the middle, across the 25 to the 30, out to the 40-yard line, to the far sideline, breaks free, has one man to beat, and gets all the way down to the Tiger 40-yard line before he's finally brought down. And a great run there. Sean Angel.
Well, Coach Son Trent was looking for a breakout game by Sean Angel. He was hurt early in the season, and he certainly broke out on that one, Doug. Carried the ball all the way down to the Palmetto 40-yard line, setting the Ranch up in great field position here. With still a 1:41 left in the half.
42-yard run for Angel, 1st and 10 at the Palmetto 40-yard line. And there's a handoff in the backfield again, and nothing doing. Palmetto read that one, and it's going to be a loss of a couple on the play. And to bring up a 2nd down and 12 right now. Well, Lakewood Ranch with a chance now. 1:17 remaining. Here in the first half, no huddle. Rex takes the direct snap. Drops back to pass. Here comes the rush. He's on a roll to the near side. Look out. Trying to get rid of it and just throws it over the middle, and it is caught at the 32-yard line. Brendan Hadley made the catch. I thought Rex was going to try and get rid of that, throw it out of bounds, but Hadley made the catch.
I might have used a timeout there.
Clock continues to run with 48 seconds, and now they get to the line of scrimmage quickly, but now taking their time. Now the Ranch is ready. Here comes a snap. It looked like one of the Tigers went offside there.
No flag.
No flag, though. And Rex was tackled just as soon as he got the direct snap. Back at the 37-yard line. Lost him a few on the play there. And it will be 3rd down and 7. Is it? Timeout, Lakewood Ranch. 4th down and 7. That was not enough for a first down on that last reception by Hadley. So 4th down at the Palmetto 37-yard line. So a big play right here with 33 seconds left in the first half, Ed, and kind of excitement from that run by Angel kind of wearing off right now. No momentum after that.
Well, you got to keep it going. It's hard to string back-to-back good plays against this Palmetto defense. They immediately stuffed the Mustangs after that big play on a 2-yard loss. And despite that nice scrambling passing catch, nice job by Brendan Hadley coming all the way over as the quarterback scrambled towards the sideline to make himself available for the pass. They picked up 10 yards, but it was still third down. And on third down, they got stuffed again, setting up this fourth down.
4th down and 7 for the Mustangs. Need a fresh set of downs here to have a chance. Here's Rex. Takes the snap. Here comes a rush. Throws to the near side. It is incomplete. Way out of bounds. Intended receiver thought he was interfered with as there were 3 Tigers there. There is a flag thrown.
Roughing the passer. He got laid out after he released that one.
Now the flag was thrown also where the reception was, well, they tried to make the catch at the 20, but there is one in the backfield, too, at the 50.
I'm sure, I would expect that to be roughing because Chad Rex really got nailed.
So let's see. Could be 2 fouls on Palmetto here. Roughing the passer would be a personal foul and an automatic first down. Here's the official. Roughing the passer on Palmetto. Also pass interference on Palmetto. They'll decline that one and take the personal foul. So a break for the Mustangs, even though Rex had to kind of pay for it a little bit.
He paid for that one, no doubt.
But it is first and 10 at the 22 of the Tigers. 28 seconds left here in the first half. So Tigers with Mustangs with a chance now. Trying to get some points here before halftime. They trail at 20-6.
Chad Rex needs some blocking up front right now if he's going to try to throw it downfield.
He's been getting rushed all night. Takes the direct snap. Throws to the near side again, and the receiver is covered and really almost brought down there, and the pass hit the defender in the back, but no flag thrown.
They were mauling the receiver.
That looked more like interference in the previous play.
It sure did. No flag, though.
Some of the fans think the same thing here. Lakewood Ranch fans. You can probably hear a few as we have our window open in the press box right above the stands. Second and 10 now. 23 seconds left. Rex with the direct snap. Here comes the rush again. Gets away from one now. He's not going to get away from the second guy and brought down at the 28. And that'll be a loss of about 4 yards on the play.
Now there's some extracurricular activities there where a Lakewood Ranch player got knocked on the ground right in front of the referee. No flag on that one.
No, nothing on the ground there. So 13 seconds left. 3rd and 14. And let's see if Rex tries to throw it to the other side of the field. They're on the short side. That's on the near side. They're throwing it to the short side of the field. Try to the other side here. Now they're going to take another timeout. And try and figure this out. You don't like that, Eddie, I can tell, as a former coach yourself.
Well, I mean, the clock was stopped, so that's not real necessarily...
You burned a timeout unnecessarily.
Take a timeout. And what I was going to say is, with the pressure that Palmetto's putting on quarterback Chad Rex, you need to be running some screen passes right now and dump it over their heads and get some blockers out in front of your receiver, and then maybe you can break that into the end zone or close to it. Right now, the pressure that the Tigers are putting on, there's not time to look for a receiver down the field to complete a pass long enough to get it into the end zone. So hopefully the Lakewood Ranch offense will be able to come up with the right play call here and take advantage of that pressure from the Palmetto front and come up with a big play.
3rd and 14 at the 29-yard line of the Tigers. And Rex in the gun takes the snap. Here comes the rush again. Throws to the near side again, and incomplete. Just throws it away. I don't know why they keep throwing to the near side. Got plenty of room on the far side of the field. They're on the near hash mark.
And Rex ended up on the ground again. Palmetto was blitzing, and the blitzer came free.
Flag is on the ground, and the referee, did he just pick it up? No, there's a penalty on Lakewood Ranch, though. Holding.
And that'll push him back with only 10 seconds left here in the half. I don't know if Chad Rex has the arm, but you're at about the point now for a Hail Mary. But again, is he going to have enough time to allow the receivers to get towards the goal line to even have a shot at a Hail Mary.
Yeah, that pocket has just been breaking down all night long. No room at all to run, even on the shotgun, which gives you maybe another second or two, but in the gun again. 3 wide out to the far side, 1 to the near side. Now Rex stands up again, looks at the sideline, as he's been doing all night, and resets himself. Takes the snap, drops back. Here comes the rush, steps up in the pocket, no room. Now he's going to have to run with it. Across the 40, to the 35, to the 30, cuts to the outside, hit hard just as he crosses the 30-yard line and brought down. Now a late flag comes out. Well, they're going to say a helmet-to-helmet here?
I don't know. I thought it looked like a pretty good hit to me.
Looked like a good body hit there, clean hit.
Looked like he hit him. Rex sort of turned on him, and he hit him in the back.
Let's see what the call is here. Could be the time ran out, though. Clock is done, so if it's against Palmetto, it'll be a untimed down for the Ranch. It's against the Palmetto Tigers. Personal foul, and they will mark it down. The spot of the foul is the 29, so at the 14-yard line is where Lakewood Ranch will have an untimed down here to end the first half.
1 play into the end zone.
Yeah, you got to get everybody in the end zone here and just throw it in there. And Lakewood Ranch will take their final timeout. That's odd, taking a timeout when there's no time left on the clock.
Well, at this point, might as
well use it, but it's just an oddity.
Yeah, untimed play they call it.
Untimed play, and so you might as well just send everybody out in the end zone if you get nobody open and Rex has an opportunity to run with it. Who knows? But
I might look to do a screen pass to the wide side of the field.
They've been going near side end. They're on the near side of the field hash mark. Why not go for that far side or the open end of the field? I don't know why they haven't done it as of now. Reminder, you can check out our press box shows from the press box at every game we do. Available up on YouTube and iTunes and Doug Miles Media as well. Recap this game and preview our next broadcast. And next week we'll be at Southeast High School as the Hardy Wildcats take on the Seminoles. That'll be a district ball game next Friday night. Hope you join us at 7:30. Here's Rex and a whistle before the play can develop. A flag thrown on the field. And offside of Palmetto. So Tigers are giving the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs every opportunity here, Ed. Now it'll be at around the 9-yard line on this untimed down. That makes it a little bit easier now for either a run or a pass. Very strange way to end a first half of football. A lot of strange things happen, particularly in district games as well. Very competitive games, even more than the regular season games. Here's Rex. Low snap. Here comes the rush. He throws it into the end zone. It is up for grabs, and it is picked off in the end zone. That can be returned, and it's returned out of the end zone. They got to tackle him here if they don't want to give up points, and they finally do.
Good effort.
Out at the 32-yard line, as that ball was picked off by Daquan Washington in the end zone. And the first half comes to an end. A very weird end of the first half with Palmetto leading the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs 20-6.
And McLeod was open there, the big tight end for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. But again, pressure right in Chad Rex's face. He didn't really have time to pick him out. He just threw it up for grabs, overthrew it, and Washington came down with the interception. Was able to return it out to nearly the 40-yard line before he was tackled in what proved to be the end of the first half. A strange ending there at the end of the half, Doug. Palmetto almost committed enough penalties to let Lakewood Ranch get it into the end zone, but instead they're able to stop that drive by the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs and go into the halftime with a 20-6 lead.
And we will leave our broadcast going. For those of you watching on the Ustream broadcast, get a chance to see the halftime show. Enjoy that, and we'll be back with the second half action in about 20 minutes. again there.
Yep. Palmetto was all around. They started trying to pass them, and they didn't need to. They had success on that one drive.
Too much pressure. Only one outside.
Well, it's easier for a right-handed thrower to throw to the right side.
I mean, they kept doing it. There was nothing there.
No, he's not a great passer. I mean, you look at the quarterback teaching so far this season. Probably just about every quarterback we've seen so far is better passer than he is.
Yeah.
They doesn't have the strong enough arm. And then he gives people in space that aren't big. It's amazing he's been able to accomplish what he has this season. When you look at it, they really don't have any running game.
Yeah.
So,
Small band. How many people turned out for the Palmetto band tryout, Eddie?
that's, I hate to say that says something about the
Turnout. Band. That's the smallest band I've ever seen, though.
white girl with the baton. Two flag people. Two friggin' flag people. and one baton. I'll say. Not much. Well, you know what? I might have one that I didn't need. I copied that off of.
So it's the same plan as last week, you think? Or?
I don't know. Didn't see it last week.
Copied it
From Max Press.
I could probably do that.
Hold on, I got one. Good.
Mustang Marching Band halftime show. The band is under the direction of Ron Lambert and Danielle Marie. They are assisted by staff members Michael Higgins, Arthur Flynn, David Goldsman, Stephen Irotti, John Rivera, Caitlin Weber, Kelsey Johnson, Patrick Grover, Michael McKinley, Bill Dirk, David Lorenzo, Andy Taylor, Greta Curry, and Frank T. Williams. Guarding sections are Clarissa Henry, Nina Bryant, and Aaron Chapman. The drum majors are Alex Lewis and Kirsten Clark. Band captain is John Fry.
The air card must have refilled on its own.
Tonight, we will perform movements 1 and 3 of our competitive show, Hazara Asana. It is an original composition by Martin George and Ron Lambert that tells the story of the beautiful Persian princess, Scheherazade. Our show is full of heroic fanfare, romantic harmony, and pure imagination. We follow the struggles and history of our heroine, who is taken captive by the king, and wins his heart with her charm.
Artist, I think, pretty good.
These two movements of our show are entitled Captivity and Dance and Triumph.
Oh, yeah?
Now we invite you to fall under the spell of our beautiful storyteller. Drum majors, is your band ready?
Right.
Yeah, you're right. Never see him up this far.
Lakewood Ranch Band,
That's the way they kick
the
your nose, I
field
guess, huh?
is yours.
Dead wreck, minus 17 yards on 9 carries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 attempts. Passing yards on 17 attempts with 2 INTs.
Yep, down to 17. 3 turnovers, right?
For 17.
2 interceptions and a fumble.
They had
2 of the turnovers turned into touchdowns.
100 yards. Net yards.
That's your game right there.
Yep, that's the difference. Score.
Technically, that might have been a turnover.
That doesn't affect the score. The other two did. Then a preventative score, though, I guess.
Good man there.
Yep. They think it's terrible. The New Riverview.
They they can play the rhythm, so they're like walking backwards and sideways. Jimmy Reed was used to colors.
Run so 60 now. 81 yards on 9 carries.
Was that Hickman?
Yeah. I guess they say, well, we got to try to pass too, but let me go. They could have just handed off the air. They'd be up
35.
2 more touchdowns.
35.
I haven't watched it. Red Sox came back to win last night.
What's that?
The Red Sox came back to win last night. They won last
They were always ahead last night.
Were they? Led the whole game.
Yeah, I think it was 3-0.
Special teams for this.
Yeah.
Because Palmetto blocked the one here, and then he recovered out of it.
That'd be fun.
So the keeper like the Rams stay out of punting position.
Better off than going for it.
They only got 139 yards.
Ready? Oh. And welcome back to Lakewood Ranch High School. Doug Miles and Ed Schneider with you. Great halftime show. Both the Palmetto and Lakewood Ranch marching bands doing a great job with the halftime shows. You have a chance to see a lot of those throughout the year. Hope you enjoy that as well. If you watched it on our Ustream broadcast, the score at halftime, the Palmetto Tigers 20 and the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs 6. And Ed, you got some of the stats.
Yeah, for Lakewood Ranch, as expected, Chad Rex pretty much controlled what was going on offensively. He ended up, unfortunately, a loss of 17 yards on 9 carries. Several of those are sacks. And he was forced to go to the air often. Only completed 6 of 17 for 74 yards and had 2 interceptions, counting the one right at the end of the half.
Palmetto will get the ball to start this third quarter. And we were kind of talking during halftime, Ed, the 3 turnovers in the ball game, really 2 of those turned into touchdowns for the Tigers, both on punting situations.
Yeah, I mean, Lakewood Ranch better stay out of a punting situation here in the second half. Real quick for Palmetto, Joshua Hicks only carried 9 times for 81 yards, and quarterback Sean Allison was 3 for 5 for 65 yards and a touchdown. If it was me, I'd be feeding Joshua Hicks. I'll let him control the ball on the ground and eat up the clock and put this game away if I was the Palmetto Tigers.
Shaquille Daniels back for the Tigers, one of the deep men. And Josh Hicks, one of the up men. Let's see if they do the short kick again. They're doing an onside kick for the Mustangs. Gets across the 50-yard line. There's a scrum there. And let's see who came out with it. And the Mustangs come out with it and they recover. So a bold call there by Sean Trent, head coach of the Mustangs. It pays off. And Lakewood Ranch gets the ball to start this third quarter.
Well, I think Coach Sean Trent knew they're going to have to do something different in the second half if they're going to be able to come back and win this. Palmetto showed that they're a formidable team, and surprise is part of that. Great job on the opening kickoff to come up with the onside-er. It's hard to complete it even when teams aren't ready for it, and they were able to successfully execute that, get great field position inside the 50-yard line in Palmetto territory to start this drive.
And they have it at the Palmetto 46-yard line. Mustangs moving from left to right here in the third quarter, dressed in the green jerseys, black pants, white helmets with the green Lakewood Ranch logo on the side. Chad Rex takes the direct snap, rolling to the far side. Here comes the rush again, gets some help. Looks like a hold there as well. Now he's brought down for the sack. Ball comes loose and goes out of bounds. And Chad Rex paying for it again. You could also have called a holding call there as well on the Ranch. And not a good way to start again. He was being rushed all first half, Eddie, and starting off that way here in the second half.
Well, I think, if you're Lakewood Ranch, after seeing that first half unfold, you need to, if you have a quick passing game, you need to go to that. He's not going to have much time to throw it tonight. And also, if you have a screen game, I think you need to start utilizing that as much because Palmetto's putting pressure on.
And it'll be second down and 19 now. Here's a flip in the backfield. Trying to get away is Ashawn Angel, and he gets out across the 45 to about the 46. And a very short pickup there as he was pitched the ball all the way back around his own 37. And about a 3-yard pickup there to bring up third down and 16 for the Ranch at their own 47-yard line.
And they need to get Ashawn Angel going as well. He had one nice
41-yard run in the first half.
In the first half, and other than that, that was pretty much it. And they need to have some balanced attack other than the quarterback running it.
Rex takes the snap again, keeps it, trying to do an option play, but Palmetto all over him. 3 Tigers in there to make the stop, and Rex is sacked back to the 35. So what looked like a promising start, recovering the onside kick for the Mustangs, turns into more of the same, and now they'll have to kick it away.
They lost a total of 19 yards on those 3 plays there. As they're going in the wrong direction, Palmetto looks like they came out to play here in the second half, really putting the pressure on Lakewood Ranch.
And Rex, standing at his 26, takes the snap, low kick, short kick as well, will take a short forward roll for the Mustangs, will not be returned, and down at the Palmetto 33-yard line. That's where the Tigers will start 1st and 10 on their first series of the second half. They'll be moving from right to left, and dressed in the white jerseys, black pants, red numbers, black helmets with the red Palmetto Tiger logo on the side. There is a flag, though, all the way back at the Lakewood Ranch 36, an offside, so I'm sure Palmetto's going to make them kick it again. Yep, they will. So, illegal motion there, or illegal procedure, and Chad Rex will have to kick it again.
And we said that's one of the most dangerous plays there's been so far in the game for Lakewood Ranch is the punt. I wouldn't be surprised if you see Palmetto bring some pressure now on this one.
Got 3 blockers ahead of them trying to protect Rex on this punt.
Looks like they're coming.
But here they come. He's in there, and Rex is in trouble. He's going to try and run with it. Gets to the 30. Now he's going to throw it complete to the 40. And dancing up around the 50-yard line, but well short of the first down. The catch was made by James Jeffcoat, and that pass was thrown over the line of scrimmage. That's another flag on the play.
Sure was. Plus he took another big hit, Chad Rex, getting up very slowly.
Can't blame Rex for trying to get rid of the ball, but he was beyond the line of scrimmage when he threw it to Jeffcoat, who picked up some good yardage, but that's an illegal forward pass.
Yeah, illegal forward pass over the line of scrimmage. They'll bring that back.
He'll have to kick it from further back.
And it's become apparent here that really...
Oh, they're going to decline it.
Take it right there.
No, just take it right there then.
Lakewood
All right.
Ranch isn't able to block Palmetto at this point, and as the Tigers are putting on huge pressure every time Chad Rex is back, whether it's on punt formation or a normal offensive play.
Now they're going to spot it at the 50. I don't understand that, Ed. That's where the ball was down, but it's an illegal forward pass, but they're not going to say that they'll decline that it was a legal forward pass and take the result, I guess.
Take it. The result will take it at midfield.
Nope, that's where Palmetto will have it, 1st and 10. 10:08 left in this third quarter, their first possession of the second half. And they're up 20-6 here in this district ball game, looking for their second win in the district this year. Lakewood Ranch is already 2-0. Here's Hicks on the carry, and he has no room at all to run. 2 Mustangs in there in a hurry to make the stop on Josh Hicks. Good stop there by Xavion Smith, Brendan Llewellyn on Hicks. Loss of 1 on the play.
There's the Lakewood Ranch defensive front showing they're the only that they can also put penetration into that backfield and throw the runner for a loss. Nice job there. Let's see if they can do that another couple times and get Palmetto thinking they need to throw it around. That seems to be Lakewood Ranch's best chance.
2nd and 11 now at the Palmetto 49-yard line. 1 wide receiver in motion to the near side from the far side. And a handoff to Hicks going outside, trying to cut up field, gets across the 50-yard line down to the 44 of the Mustangs before he's knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field.
Good tough run by Hicks on that play. He had a defender that met him about 2 yards behind the line of scrimmage. He put a nice straight arm on him, was able to get around the corner and pick up about 7 yards on that play, setting up a 3rd and medium situation for the Palmetto Tigers inside Lakewood Ranch territory.
You just get the feeling, Ed, if Palmetto scores again, that this game is really over. I mean, it's going to be tough for Lakewood Ranch to come back. They just have not put together any good offense, but you just got to get the feeling it'll be a stealer if they score here. Let's see if Lakewood Ranch can rise to the occasion here on defense. 4 wideouts for the Tigers. Allison in the gun, rolls out to the near side, throws over the middle. It is caught back at the 25-yard line. Receiver coming back a bit to make a good shoestring catch. And first down for the Tigers.
Allison, for a big guy, showing good mobility, moving to his left. Always difficult for a quarterback to square his body up and throw the ball when he's moving to his left for a right-hander. That pass came up a little bit short, but nice diving grab there.
Xavion Smith.
Xavion Smith on the reception, and it comes up as a big first down for Palmetto. It moves the sticks as they are now down to the 25-yard line of the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
1st and 10 for the Tigers. 8:52 and counting left in the third quarter. Palmetto already up 20-6. 2 touchdowns off the result of turnovers by Lakewood Ranch. Hicks has a 4-yard touchdown run. And here's Allison rolling out and caught down at incomplete. It was caught and down at the 1.
What a
So
catch.
first and goal for the Tigers. And that was caught by Joshua Shellman.
Yeah, give the quarterback credit. He laid it in there, and nice catch. Way to go in amongst traffic and come down with the ball. Sets up Palmetto first and goal inside the 1-yard line.
So first and goal for Palmetto. And Hicks in the backfield. In the tailback slot. Takes the handoff. Off the right side of tackle. Plunging to the goal line. Touchdown. Josh Hicks. His second score of the game.
And just a simple handoff. Hicks off the right side of the offensive line. They got a nice push into the end zone, and Hicks followed him in for the easy score. Puts Palmetto up 26-6 here. About 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter, and that was a drive that I'm sure Coach Marino of Palmetto wanted to get on the board and regain the momentum in this game.
So Hicks scored on a 4-yarder midway through the first quarter, and now he scores on a 1-yarder. 4 minutes into the third quarter. Kitchell with the extra point is good, and with 8:09 remaining in the third, the Palmetto Tigers 27 and the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs 6.
A nice drive there put together by the Tigers on their first possession of the second half, able to drive 50 yards in only 5 plays, set up by the big pass play to get it down to the 1-yard line. A couple passes there, really, a 19-yarder and a 24-yarder. A good job by quarterback Jack Allison for the Palmetto Tigers, able to avoid pressure and deliver the ball on the money, and Palmetto takes advantage of it, goes up 27-6 here early in the third quarter, and the Ranch is really in the hole now, Doug. Let's see if they have anything in their hip pocket to come back and try to get a score here and keep this game from becoming a runaway.
2 touchdowns for Hicks, a touchdown pass from Rex to Wyatt McLeod for Lakewood Ranch. And then Allison to Dequan Washington made it 20-6 Palmetto, and now 27-6 on that second Hicks touchdown. And off the kick is now returned out to the 35, to the 40, to the 45 near midfield, and a good return there for the Mustangs. And Jeff Coate again on getting some blocking on the far side of the field, takes it out near the 50-yard line.
It's been one of the best plays of the evening for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. Kickoff returns. They've got several out over the 40-yard line. This one all the way out to midfield. Sets themselves up in great field position. They need a short field here to see if they can get a quick score and get back in this game.
Again, Lakewood Ranch with a 2-0 district record. Palmetto with a 1-0 district record. So very important game for both teams. Lakewood Ranch, if they can somehow come back, would pretty much steal the district. But right now, Palmetto making a run at it here to overtake that, or at least tie them for the district lead. Here's a little pitch back to Brandon Luckett. Breaking free, gets inside Palmetto territory, gets down near the 30-yard line. Good, nifty running there by Luckett after he took the pitch there and picked up a first down for Lakewood Ranch.
Nice blocking and a nice cutback against the grain by Luckett to pick up some big yardage. Gets the ball inside the 35 all the way down to the 30-yard line almost. About 20-yard gain on that play, first down play.
And a Ranch now on the move. Let's see if they can put some sustained plays here together. Rex on the keeper up the middle, picking up some good yardage. Gets down near the 20. And at that time, even though I think he wanted to pass it originally, found some room up the middle and went nearly 10 yards. Yeah, he picked up another first down to the 20.
Yeah, nice run by Chad Rex on that one. Good positive yardage, moved the sticks, and just like that, in 2 plays, the Ranch is driving, trying to get a score to get that one back that Palmetto put on the board early in the third quarter.
Double wide to either side. Rex takes the direct snap, little jump pass. That could have been almost a lateral there.
Close.
Incomplete. That's what the officials say, I believe. Or do they say he caught it and was brought down? Either way, if he caught it, no, it's incomplete. He would have lost yardage.
It took Luckett too long to get started on getting out on that flare pattern. And enabled the defender to stay close and made the pass difficult, and it falls incomplete, setting up second down.
Second and 10 from the 20-yard line of the Tigers for the Mustangs. 7:16 left in the third. Mustangs in desperate need of a score right here. Rex in trouble again, being rushed all the way back at his 32. Now rolls to the near side. Going to run, puts the helmet down, and dives out of bounds. It's going to be a loss of a couple of yards back to the 22. And again, Rex going to the near side, trying to throw it downfield and finding nobody open. There is a flag, though, down around the 12-yard line.
That's usually in the area of defensive holding.
Yeah. Officials talking it over. And it is a holding call on Palmetto, so the Ranch will get a break there.
I think it's a 5-yarder and automatic first down.
And they will move it down now to the 15-yard line. Right?
Now they're giving
it's a 10-yarder. So down to the 10-yard line. And it will be, was this the first and goal, right? It's inside, it's just outside the 10. So the Ranch now with a chance at the 10-yard line. Now it is first and goal. Just inside the 10. Rex again. Sets, now looks over at his coach on the near side. Puts out his arm saying, what? Now he's set to go again. Takes the direct snap. And hands it off. And going off the left side is Brandon Luckett. Finds no room there. And brought down right around the line of scrimmage.
In fact, I think they might have thrown him for a little bit of a loss
there.
Good
I still think that delay like that, they get up to the line of scrimmage and it looks like they're going to snap it, then they look over at the coach, it just takes the timing away. Second down from just outside the 10-yard line. This time the ball is down the far hash mark. See if Rex rolls to the near side, uses the big side of the field. He throws there, caught at the 5, touchdown Lakewood Ranch.
Nice simple play. Had twin receivers on each side. On this play, the outside receiver did a slant pattern. The defenders got tied up, and he was wide open, hit in stride on a nice pass.
Number 2 caught it, and again, we don't have number 2 on our roster, so hopefully we'll find out who that was, but a nice catch in traffic.
Chad Rex, nice pass.
Yep, 10-yard touchdown pass by Rex. Here's the extra point. It is kicked, and it is good. A low kick just over the crossbar. And with 6:20 remaining now in the third quarter, Lakewood Ranch feels a little bit better about themselves. They trail it now only 27-13.
Yeah, good job there by Chad Rex. That was a high snap. He had to stand all the way up to get it and then get back to the ground to put the ball down for the kicker. Normally that throws the timing off, but give the Ranch credit. They were able to boot it through, get the extra point, and they make up for that quick touchdown given up to the Tigers to start this third quarter. And they get that one back. It's back to a 14-point difference, 27-13. Still 6 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. So plenty of time if the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs can get a defensive stop here to really get back in this game, Doug.
And Piercy was who caught that ball for Lakewood Ranch.
Cameron Piercy, he's the leading receiver for the Lakewood Ranch this season, and he showed it there on that play.
We want to give credit to the man who caught it. And here's the kickoff, and it's going to be fielded and taken out to about the 37-yard line. Short kick again. And the Tigers will have it first and 10 at their own 37 with 6:11 left here in the third quarter. Let's see if this touchdown, Eddie, can kind of spur on the Mustang defense here. They've got to hold Palmetto. You can't give up a score after you score one yourself here, especially late in the third quarter.
It's curious to see what Palmetto does. Let's see if they try to keep it up back on the ground with Joshua Hicks to eat up some clock here, or if they feel that they have to go to the air to move the ball against Lakewood Ranch. The Mustangs have done a nice job of shutting Hicks down for the most part after his early 43-yard run. he's had a few decent games, but he's been held for short yardage on a number of plays. So I think the Ranch has got a better handle on slowing down Hicks. And let's see if Palmetto then responds by going back to the air.
2-score game right now. Just a 14-point difference. And again, the missed extra points earlier in the ball game may play a factor here, but first thing Lakewood Ranch has to do, stop Palmetto right here. And they get the ball back. Offset I. Picks in the tailback slot. Single wide out to either side. Allison behind center. Takes the handoff. Little play action. Throws deep down the far side. And it is caught. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 to the 5. Toward the goal line. Dragged out of bounds. No, a touchdown. He got in the end zone. Get a number for you in a second.
Hard to see across the field in this light, Doug.
Looks like 81, right? Tyron. At 81? Well, is there a flag on the play? This was a Falcon Road. There's a flag at the 32.
Holding on Lakewood Ranch.
Yeah, holding on the Ranch.
Holding, that's going to be declined, and that play is going to stand.
So Allison to Tyron. That is a 63-yard touchdown pass. Well, so much for holding Palmetto. And they come right back. One play, 67 yards. 12 seconds in.
A beautiful pass by Allison. It was one-on-one coverage out there to the far side of the field. Allison was able to get it just over the outstretched hands of the defender, and Tyron was able to catch it in stride and beat the defender to the pylon for the touchdown. And just like that, Palmetto gets that touchdown back and ups the lead once more to 20 points, 33-13.
The extra point by Kitchell is no good, but 5:59 left in the third, 33-13. Palmetto comes right back after Lakewood Ranch got the what they hoped will be the momentum back, but they lost it in a hurry. One play, 63-yard touchdown pass by Allison to Tyron, and they're up to a 20-point lead once again. That's a disheartening thing to see if you're a Lakewood Ranch player there, Eddie. Just you fight your way back into the ball game, or at least close to it, and then you give up one play, and you're right back down 3 scores again.
Well, and give Allison credit. Number one, he went to the receiver that had one-on-one coverage, and secondly, give the Palmetto offensive line credit as Allison had time to look and find his receiver and hit him deep without getting pressured and for the big completion and score.
And a penalty on the kickoff, and it's the kickoff from the 45 of Lakewood Ranch, and it's just kicked through the end zone. So touchback there as Lakewood Ranch will start at their own 20-yard line. 5:59 left here in the third, and they're down 33-13.
Yeah, that's a little bit deflating, I think, for the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs. They were made a great effort to get a score to get back in this game a little bit, and one play, boom, the margin's back up to 20, and they're staring at a pretty big lead here midway through the third quarter.
Palmetto with a record of 3-3 on the year, 1-0 in the district. Lakewood Ranch 4 up, 2 down. They had last week off and played a little shaky here tonight. There's a little dump pass to the near side. It is incomplete. Trying to hit Ashawn Angel in the flat, but overthrows him.
I mean, that's a great play. That time Palmetto brought pressure up the gut, and Angel was just trying to get out and run a little flare pattern and for the dump off, but Chad Rex was inaccurate with it. There was plenty of room there for him to gain some yardage had he been able to haul that one in.
2nd and 10 from the Lakewood Ranch 20-yard line, moving from left to right here in the third quarter. They have double wide to either side of the line. And Rex in the gun. With Ashawn Angel in the backfield. Now way too much time. And they got to burn a timeout here, Ed. That is just not a way you want to use a timeout. They just cannot get the play in there that they wanted.
I don't know if it was indecision by the coaching staff on what to call or what the deal was, but as you said, midway through the third quarter, down by 20 points, You really don't want to have to burn a timeout if you can help it, but I guess it's better at this point than giving up the 5 yards. Now the key is to get the right play called and get the chains moving and see if you can get another score on the board.
Yeah, they've been doing that all night, as we said, where it looks like they're going to snap the ball, and then the quarterback, Rex, looks over at the sideline, and assistant coach is signaling in the play. I don't know if that's a decoy or they're changing it, but it does take a lot of time, and you get crossed up on those signals. That's what happens. You either get a delay a game or you have to burn a timeout. That's what they had to do right there. So see if that comes back later to play a factor. Right now it probably won't unless the Lakewood Ranch Mustangs can score a couple of touchdowns quickly. Double wides to either side on the 2nd and 10 play. Rex throws, and it is up for grabs. Nearly picked off, trying to hit his receiver in the flat there, Cameron Piercy. And it was kind of deflected. Ball came loose there, popped up, but fortunately for Lakewood Ranch, fell to the ground.
Piercy was split wide to the near side, and he tried to run the slant pattern inside. The Palmetto defender got there at the same time the ball did, was able to jar it loose. Falls incomplete, setting up a 3rd down, but it looks like a flag on the play, and the ball's getting moved to the advantage of Lakewood Ranch.
Penalty on the Tigers, and appears to be, was it a holding call?
Didn't see the referee.
Actually, it looks like that was a personal foul call, so it's a 1st down. Here's a heave downfield out of bounds, as Rex was rolling to the near side, just threw it down the near sideline. And it was caught out of bounds. So it was a personal foul on the Tigers. Did not see who that was called against. It was a late flag on that last play. But Lakewood Ranch got a fresh set of downs. Now it'll be 2nd and 10 from their own 35.
Yeah, Palmetto's hurt themselves a few times here with some big penalties. Let's see if this one comes back to haunt them as it moves the chain.
Yeah, they're giving Lakewood Ranch some opportunities here with penalties.
They certainly have.
Lakewood Ranch just hasn't taken advantage yet. Here's Rex again, rolling out. Trying to run away from the defense. A little scrambling going on. Gets across the 40, still on his feet. Dives ahead across the 45, near the 1st down marker. And a good run there by Rex. Looked like he was going to be brought down maybe for a short gain or maybe a loss, but he picked up the 1st down. Good run by Rex.
Well, Doug, I think Chad Rex is going to sleep well tonight, and he's going to feel this game tomorrow.
He's taking some shots.
He's been the center of attention the entire game between the passing game and the running game. And you're right, he's taking some big shots. And got to give that guy credit. He gets up every time and continues to do what he can for these Lakewood Ranch Mustangs.
Junior quarterback. And there's a handoff inside across the 50-yard line. Still on his feet as Ashawn Angel gets down near the 45 of the Tigers. Good run on 1st down there. About a 9-yard pickup for Ashawn Angel.
That's the kind of running they want to see out of Angel. Like I said, he was hurt early in the season, just getting back the last couple games, and some good, hard inside running there, picking up almost a 1st down on that 1st down call.
Lakewood Ranch needs to score on this drive. 4 minutes and 38 seconds and counting left in the 3rd. Down 33-13. District football here tonight. Big game. Fake handoff. Rex rolls out and goes across the 45 down to about the 43, and maybe picked up a yard on that.
Got enough for the 1st down.
But he did pick up the 1st down.
Picked up a couple and was able to move the chain.
Yeah, got enough forward progress there. I thought he might be short, but he did pick it up.
Yeah, good running there. He was able to stretch out for it and pick it up. And a new set of downs here for the Mustangs. Let's see if they can keep it going and get that ball into the end zone here. 4 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter.
2 wideouts split to either side. Rex will pitch out. Luckett. And Luckett's going to be tripped up in the backfield and brought down for a loss of yardage. I'm sorry, Ashawn Angel on the carry. And just could not get any room there to run. Good job by the Palmetto defense to get in there. And Ashawn Angel brought down for about a 4-yard loss.
Yeah, that was a nice job of playing the read option by quarterback Chad Rex. There was nowhere for him to run it, and he had to pitch it, and there were 2 defenders out there to make the tackle for the loss.
2nd down, 14. Direct snap to Rex. Throws a little dump pass, and it is incomplete. Trying to hit Angel in the little flare, but overthrew him. Again, Rex being rushed. And it'll bring up a third down now and 14. 3:28 left in the third.
Yeah, definitely a play they got to work on. When Rex is getting that pressure, the back needs to be able to read that and release to give somewhere for Rex to dump it off on. That time, again, if Angel would have got out there, there was plenty of room to the near side. He could have got some good yardage, but instead it falls incomplete, setting up third down and long.
And a direct snap again. Rex back to pass. Here comes the rush. Heaves it down the near side. Has a man there, but overthrows him by about 2 strides. And that's incomplete.
I wasn't sure which receiver he was throwing that to. I thought the outside receiver could have got to it, and he saw the inside receiver trying to get to it, and he sort of backed off. So it's not very good normally to have 2 receivers in the same area there. It brings multiple defenders over, and it falls incomplete.
And it'll bring up a fourth down now. And Rex lining up to punt it at his own 40-yard line. And the area is Washington back for Palmetto at his 23. Now Rex stepping up toward the center. No, maybe thought he's going to snap it from there. He drops back into a punting position. Takes the snap. Steps into it. Gets the kick away, short one. Washington lets him in the chest. He has to field it now. Back at his own 15. Backtrack to his 10. Trying to cut up field. Now he spinned around. And he's going to be dragged down all the way back inside his own 5-yard line. Good coverage by the Mustangs.
Excellent coverage. Not very good punt receiving play there by Washington. Normally inside that 10-yard line, you want to let that ball go over your head and get into the end zone. Instead, he ended up picking it up and tried to run it out of there, but tried to come to the near side here, tried to get across the field. But 4 or 5 Lakewood Ranch defenders are right there to string that one out and throw him inside the 5-yard line. Worst field position of the game so far for the Palmetto Tigers. Let's see if the Ranch defense can stiffen right here and regain great field position for themselves.
Yeah, Ranch would love a turnover right here. Get an easy one like Lakewood, like Palmetto had earlier on the punt fumble, or the punt snap fumble, when Rex lost it at the goal line and Barrera took it in for the score. There's a handoff to Hicks, and he picked up some good yardage, getting out across the 10-yard line on the first down carry.
So that was just a little handoff off the right side. He found an opening at the point of attack and was able to get into the second level to the linebackers and almost picked up a full 10 yards. It'll be second and short now for Palmetto. That's a quick way to get it out of the shadow of your own goal line, but it looks like they're walking back.
Now they're going to measure it.
Okay.
Got it out to about the 14, near the 14. It was at the 4, so they'll measure this. And
a couple feet short.
A little bit short.
We'll give him 9 on that carry.
Good weapon to have when you're deep in your end of the field. Get that 9-yard carry on first down. Gives you a lot of options on offense.
You want to get out of that shadow of your end zone. Don't want to turn over back here. Let's see if they keep it on the ground.
Allison up behind center. Hicks in the backfield, offset eye. Mustangs, here comes the rush. Hicks on the handoff, finds a hole, gets outside across the 20, and dives ahead near the 25-yard line. First down for Palmetto, and another good run. And actually, that time that was Xavier Smith, wasn't it?
I thought it was number 9.
I thought it was 5 that got up there. Nope, it was 6, I guess. All right.
And not a whole lot of room there off the left side, just a small hole, but Hicks is able